Okay, so this is the Eagles, Hotel California. It is a rock and roll classic. It's also, I think, just a classic song altogether. Beautiful picking on the guitar with some great chords, but the picking actually translates pretty good to the ook. It's a lot of fun to play. Actually sounds kind of similar, not as complex, but so it's pretty good and fun to play. This B minor is the original key. Problem with that is that he sings so well, so high, and not many people can kind of hit that very well. So I actually also do it in A minor because some folks like to learn it that way as well. So that's got some nice open chords too. So it works both well in both chords. So I'll start in B minor. I'll show you the basics for both. It's all on the chord sheet, but I'll show you the basics for both. So I'll go ahead and do the intro picking first. And then kind of just do a run through, just kind of call out the chords, and then I'll do the actual maybe one verse and one chorus of the actual strumming, so you can kind of hear what it's going to sound like, and then I'll get to the basics about how to do that stuff. So starting in B minor. That's F sharp, A, E, G, D, E minor, F sharp, and then it goes around a second time for the intro, but if after the second time on that F sharp high, then it's just doing a couple strums, and then it goes into the strumming. On the dark desert highway, B minor, F sharp, cool wind in my hair, A, warm smell of eucalyptus, E, thunder up in the air, G, up ahead in the distance, D, I saw a shimmering light, E minor, felt heavy and my side go dim, F sharp, I had to stop for the night, and then it goes around one more time on the verse. The chorus then goes to key of G, or not key of G, chord, the G chord. Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely F sharp, B minor, lovely face. Plenty of room at the Hotel California. E minor anytime of year. You can find here F sharp. And then mine is Tiffany twist. It starts on B minor again, just goes all the way through. So those are the basic ones, and those chords actually work for the chorus. You'll hear that, or the solo at the end. So that's it. Those are the basics. I'm going to go ahead and show you the picking. And remember, with the picking, I keep it simple. If you want to do totally complex, go somewhere else. Keep it simple. And the way I do it is, for the most part, is grab the bottom three strings. Third finger, middle finger on the bottom, index on the second, and thumb on the third. And when I say the finger numbering, it's going to be thumb is 1, 2, 3. So it's like that. So the main thing is you tell people you got to be able to hold the ook, kind of like that, and that's essentially your picking style. And the beauty of that is that you don't have to think about it. The fingers are already there. So eventually, if you get comfortable with that, you're doing good. Anchor with a pinky if you can. If you don't want to, that's fine. But it kind of keeps things nice and steady. So that's the picking style. So I'll show you the intro part, and that goes with one down strum and then some picking. So B minor. So that goes down 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3. So do that again. Down 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3. Then the third string, and then you're gonna hit your ring finger on the 4th fret. That's the transition. So it's gonna be. And now you're going to F sharp, and I do it kind of like this. You can do F sharp kind of like a G chord, but I kind of crush the bottom 3 of the 1st fret, and then use my finger there because that helps me get to this picky part. So that's basically down strum, 3, 2, 1, and then 3, 1, 3, like that. So basically, your tone comes on that bottom string. So 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3. And then you go to A, nice and open chord. Strum, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Or you can do whatever, but that's what I do. So 3, so down strum, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then E chord. But here we're going to shift from, rather than picking the bottom 3, because we're using this top string, we're going to shift up 1, so it's the top 3 strings we can do. So down strum, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. It's a little bit different, but that's just because this top string is strummed differently. Then G. So that's down strum, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3. And then this is a transition note with your thumb, and then you can do the cool part, like that. So it's basically on the 2nd string, you're going to be playing in the G position, and then you're going to hammer with the pinky on the 5th fret. Like that. And while your pinky's there, have it do some extra work, go to the bottom string, hit the 5th fret on that one. So it goes. So that's that kind of cool sound. And then now you need to go to D. So basically down strum, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3. So, and when I'm there, I forgot to tell you, I'm hammering on the 5th fret, bottom string. So down, 3, 2, 1, and then hammer, 1, 3, let go. And then you're going to go to E minor, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, and that's just, those are just filler notes. You can do whatever you want. So 3, down strum, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, and then F sharp. Pinky on the 4th fret. So down, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, and hold there. And then you're going to go around again. You just keep going. Or after you've done 2 things of the intro picking, you're going to go to the chords. So I'll end on the F. Just a couple down strums. On a dark desert highway, and then it goes in that way. So that's the picking. It takes a while to do, but just kind of do it slow. Try and get the fingering down. You can do it, and you don't have to do it the way I do it. You might find other ways to do it. And if you're more advanced on picking, you can actually use all 4 strings, and you have your thumb on the top. So, but I don't really like that. I think that's a little too advanced, and that's not something I'm doing a lot of. So there you go. That's pretty much it. Now the chords are the same, or the actual verse and the chorus are the same things. It's basically goes B minor, F sharp, A, E, and then G, D, and then E minor and F sharp. That's the verse. And then the chorus is G, D with some variations I'll show you, and then F sharp, and then B minor, and then it goes one more part of the chorus. So G, then D, and then E minor, any time of year, and then down to F sharp. You can find me here. So that's it. So now I'm going to play those for you. So for that strumming, it's a cool rhythm strumming. So this is a great beat. You just keep going with the beat. And it's the same strum all the way through. I mean, you can vary if you want, but sometimes it's just good to stick with what they got. This is a nice, simple strum. It's very characteristic of the rhythm of the song. So why not stick with it? So it goes down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. That's it. And you do a little bit of chucking. Chucking means you're kind of muffling. So down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then the last 2 are clean. Like that. And once you get used to doing that, you realize, oh, geez, let's make it sound like the song. So down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, F sharp. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. And now you just keep doing it. So that you're doing that all the way through, and then E minor, and then F sharp, and you're doing it. That whole sequence goes twice for the verse, and then the chorus It's those chords I told you, but there's one cool part, and you recognize that when you get there. So the chorus is G. Welcome to the Hotel Cal D. So basically, you're doing the D chord, and then you're gonna hit your pinky on the second fret open, and then fourth, second open. So second, and then open, and then fourth, second, like that. And if once you get used to doing that, you realize, oh, that's part of the melody. So such an F sharp, and then on B minor. So there you kind of hang on it. G, living it up at the Hotel Cal D. On the second one, you're not doing that part. E minor, any time of year. F sharp, you can find me here. So there you go. So that's pretty much it. Those are the main chords. So now, and then when you get to the end, after the whole thing is kind of sung out. Well, first of all, actually, when you get to I guess maybe the last verse, that's where it kind of slows down. They start doing some cool picking. It's really tough to do that picking and sing it too, but what I do is just simplify. So it's that mirrors on the ceiling, and then one down strum and some picking, whatever picking you do. Pink champagne on ice, and she said, A, we're all just prisoners here. E, of our own device. G, in the master's chambers. D, gathered for the feast. And then E minor, with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. Last thing I remember, now you're going back into the same chord sequence to finish it up. So that gets you through to the end. And then it's got the great guitar solo. So the main thing to remember when you're playing with someone else who could do a guitar solo or a uke solo is that you typically are just doing the exact same chords that you would in the verse and or a chorus. In this case, they do it the verse all the way through like 4 different times, and you recognize. But so I'm just gonna do the solo so you can hear it a little bit. Starting over again. Whoops. Just keeps going. So I only did that just so you can kind of hear doing the exact same chords and somebody else is doing the solo part. And that's the nice thing about playing together with someone else. So that's basically it. Now, so the other thing is that the song, I do a version also in A minor. I think other people do too. So those chords are similar. Shoot, I just got to remember it. So it goes A minor, and it's on the chord sheet. E, G, D, and then E minor, O, F, C, D minor, E. Into that. So that's the way you do it. And unfortunately, the chords are a little bit different. Maybe you have to vary the picking a little bit. I don't think I have to walk you through all that stuff. You can kind of watch what I was doing. But it's basically a similar thing. So that's A minor, and then ring on the second fret, the third string, and then now you're doing E, and then G. bass, open D, and then the pinky up on the 5th fret. And then F. And that's this cool hammer. That and cool hammer. So you're going to do that same thing that you did with G on the, when you're doing a key B minor. So F. And then C. Open C, and then you're going to hammer on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. Then D minor. Now you go into E. On a dark desert highway. And then you just go that way. So that is pretty much it. Enjoy the song and check the chord sheet and let me know if you have questions.